So you might want to look at some of your sales team and either figure out how to convert them from whatever it is they're selling now and move them over into your fundraising department and make them full-time fundraisers for your business. Or if they can't pivot and make that transition, then get them gone and bring in a salesperson who does specialize in raising private capital. Pareto principle says that 80% of the work that gets done in a business is completed by 20% of the workforce. So as you look at constricting costs, not necessarily because you need to, but maybe you just need to free up more operating capital to devote to things like marketing, doubling down on your marketing and advertising spend. Who do you have in your business that is not producing at least a 3 multiple? Okay. I operate on a 3 multiple, so if I'm paying them $15 an hour, they need to be producing $45 an hour, and that's for entry-level people. Executive level people, 6-figure operators or employees within my organization, if I'm not seeing an 8-to-1 rate of return, we gotta look at why aren't they producing that. Now, we track something called dollar per employee. So if you take your gross revenue on a monthly basis, divide it by your head count, you can see what each employee is producing in the form of revenue. Now we've been tracking that for the last, 5 or 6 years. So we can see where our efficiencies are getting offline. So if last year I look and I had 89 employees and we were producing $29,000 a month per employee, and I look this year and I've got 120 employees and we're producing $24,000 per employee, well, I'm down $5,000 a head. So where is my bloat? Where are my inefficiencies that I'm not getting the same revenue per employee? So look more closely at those numbers and ask, am I really getting optimum output and performance from every single person on my team? And I think if you look closely and forgo relationships and family ties, you'll find that there is some room for reductions on your team. And guys, even if it's not necessarily reductions for the sake of reducing spend or saving cash flow, but really just freeing up capital to chase somebody else that might be a better member of the team given the environment that we are going into. If you guys are going to be in the private equity fund business or if you're going to go into the syndication business, one of the things that you're going to need full-time is full-time fundraisers. So you might want to look at some of your sales team and either figure out how to convert them from whatever it is they're selling now and move them over into your fundraising department and make them full-time fundraisers for your business. Or if they can't pivot and make that transition, then get them gone and bring in a salesperson who does specialize in raising private capital. Okay, so I like to look at business and employees like I'm running a pro NFL team. And as the CEO of the organization, my job is to win the Super Bowl every single year. And so I have to look at my quarterback and all of my bench and determine, are they still the best? And I've got a salary cap, so I can spend this much money on talent. Is this the talent I want to spend the money on? If the answer is no, then you trade, you get rid of, you free up liquidity to go chase the talent that'll help you win the Super Bowl. And I know that that sounds really shallow, but guys, you are the CEO. You have an organization to run and you have employees with families that are dependent upon you running that organization for profit. So favoritism doesn't play here. Even if they've been with you 5, 8 years, if they're not performing at the level, they got to go and you got to bring somebody in that can help grow the organization, the enterprise. So I will sacrifice 1 or 2 people and their family to save hundreds of people and their families. So just think about it.